You're good to go. We are frozen in place in war at the moment. Not bad. See where AQ lands us. Does look like Magneto is open, but I will not be taking the first punch at Magneto, I don't think. So wait. Donovan, hello, hello. Welcome. Congrats on first. Captain, Manny Music, what is up? Primero. Apathetic God. AA. Ooh, actually third Apathetic God. Unfortunately. It goes pretty well, Spidey. Yeah, I was kind of hoping my 4 stars were up already, but I guess not. You missed me. Hasn't been that long. Alright. How about Coretta? Hey, no worries. No worries. You're not beheld to make the streams. Thanks for being here for this one, though. What's up, John? I did my arena already. Might go back into Act 6 when I have 1,000 units. Nice. Why are you waiting for 1,000 units, though? Why not just go in earlier? I'm fine. Apathetic God. Thank you, thank you. Just Monday. Just Monday. Dr. Doom got the generic, but what if I pull Hammy? Then you don't rank up Hammy because there's so many other science champions in the game that I think have better utility, but you know, I'm a hater. I'm also a little biased. I'm not super, you know, a big fan. That's fair, Spidey. That's legit. I still feel like every 400 to 800 units is pretty good. Oof. That 6.3 Iron Man, Spidey? Did it get you good? Who did you end up going in with? I mean, you could rank 3 in Apathetic God, get some arena grinding out of him. Doom is SIG 200, by the way, y'all. Once I rank 3 Ghost, I'll have another account progression video coming out. Y'all can see the massive changes. Roster's in a whole new place these days. It's nice. Feels good. Feels good. I only have 400 units so far. Okay, so you're only like less than a week away, Spidey. That's not bad. You'll have those units by the end of the week if you're grinding properly. Yeah, Pathetic God. That Iron Man Affinity War can be a pain if you don't get him on the right curve. You know what I'm saying? I had to go back down from John Mulaney's challenge. Couldn't make it to Chapter 2 with my team. Oof. That's okay, Albert. What team did you walk in there with? And a lot of people aren't going to make Chapter 2, to be honest. I went in with Hyperion, didn't go as planned. Yeah, I don't foresee Hyperion going very well against that Iron Man Affinity War, I'm going to be honest. I guess he could powerhouse it, but I could definitely see that going the wrong way. Osmond Ghost, what's up, what's up? I'm good. Just grinding that arena, you know how it is. Whew. Got that late start stream. A very, very rare occurrence. What about you, Osmond? Pretty good? Give me the good news. Tell me about a good poll. I know a chorus. Well, I know, you know, I can't say it now because then I'm dropping it. A chorus pulled something insane. Tried to shrug it off like it wasn't that big of a deal. So if you see a chorus MCOC in the chat at any point, make sure to hit him up because, whew, you got a sexy poll today. Sleep well, Pathetic God. Good luck, and hopefully that migraine is gone. Lupe says bye. as I get this artificial sugar into my body. I feel a lot better. Streaming lags your phone bad, but you want to stream Act 7 live. What are you using to stream, Capitan? Maybe it's the way you're streaming. Is there anything you can do to like look into it? You know, wireless streaming super lags my phone, so maybe find a way to stream, you know, through a hard line, hook yourself up to a laptop or something. Ooh, that 6-star red goblin sounds nice, Spidey. I don't know what Omelette Arcade is, Capitan, gotta be honest. Ooh, I need like a 5-hour energy or something. Arena grind feeling dull today. 20 minutes later, bing bing bong. Oh my gosh. I do hope not, Apathetic God. I do hope not. It's an app. Yeah, I mean, I figured that much, Capitan. Thank you. But is it like a wireless streaming app, you know? Is it optimized? Because sometimes those apps, they're just not very good. Let's see, Albert Carrera, mostly 4-star Archangel, Omega Red, Moon Knight, 3-star Iron Man, Infinity War, and 5-star Wasp. Yeah, okay, yeah, you just going in. You're going in a little too early for that account of yours, Albert. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you clear Chapter 1, that's an impressive feat in itself, so good on you for that. Man, I love how much he evades. Alright, I got that protection off, so that'll do. There we go. Much better. Ah! You actually have some. That's funny. Is that the tea flavor? Oof. I've actually, as much as I was making a joke about needing some 5-hour energy, I've never actually had 5-hour energy, Capitan. I just load up on my caffeine instead. Weak, I know, but gosh, it's so funny that you actually had some. Is the Summoner Sigils worth it to buy? Albert Carrera, it is for some people. I don't buy it personally. I think if you, typically speaking, if you like the featured crystals, the Summoner Sigil is worth the $10. If you like the featured crystal and you spend money already, sure. But if you're only spending $10 a month, you're better off just buying like a gift card and then waiting for like Cyber Weekend deals. You know what I'm saying? And given where you are at in the game, it's probably not worth it for you yet, Albert. It's that value scales, I feel, a lot. So I'd wait until, you know, you're at least Cavalier. Capitan, a big thing about streaming through Cord is you just find something that lets you put your phone display onto your computer display, and then you stream with OBS, Open Broadcasting System. Tastes like booty, but it works. Yeah, hard pass. I'll just have some espresso. Yeah, Osmoghost, it definitely sucks. Definitely sucks. Is it the game though, or is it your phone or your connection? Just seeing other options, you know. If it's something else, you know, maybe it's something you can fix or you have power over of. But I know that just general in-game issues just suck, so I feel that pain. You know, small things like screen times and stuff. I mean, if there was a day to be tired, Spidey, it would indeed be a Monday. Talking about being tired right as I'm playing a song called Awakened. An iPhone 11 and my connection is good. Yeah, I mean, that would do it, Osmond Ghost. That's weird that you have lag then. Just because, like, you know, I feel like with that kind of a phone and with a good connection, it just sucks. I mean, Spidey, I'm live all the time, man. Get some Z's. That would be the time to do it. Yeah, it's really not that hard, Capitan. Are you Android or are you iPhone? I think you're iPhone, right? And then, you know, it's a question of whether or not you're willing to commit, you know, some money. Not a ton. You don't really need a ton, but typically a paid program is better than a, you know, a free one. Oh, if you're Android, you can just use what I use, Capitan, which is Visor, VYSOR. You just plug a straight USB cable into your computer, and it picks up that. You have to turn on developer mode, but, you know, nothing crazy hard. It's a game that's lagging because of the servers. Yep, that sucks. Sucks. I'm not having any issues, I don't feel, but really depends where you're at. Although I do have these stupid lighting issues that driving me crazy. At the start of every game. Like, I don't know if they tried to like change the shading or something, but it's ugly. I am not a fan. Very, 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 very ugly. Ooh, that was a phenomenal crack on my arm. I do enjoy that. How is it spelled? VYSOR. Capitan? I will warn you though, it is not a good free program. There are other free programs that will let you do the same thing as Visor, but Visor is not a free program. Just a heads up. Like, it has a free accessibility, it's just the quality is garbage. Would not recommend. Ooh, you ordered the new iPad Air, and I can't wait to get it home in 2 weeks. Nice, Osmond Ghost. Do you play MCOC on the big screen? I know a lot of people really, really like that big screen for MCOC because, like, you know, it's like on a phone screen, it's so small that your thumbs block the way. But I don't like the feel of that larger device in my hands. Like, my hands already hurt holding my phone up. I don't know. What do you think? Albert Carrera, do you have any tips for Act 4, Chapter 3? Trying to get to Uncollected by the end of this month. Been trying to grind the past 2 weeks, trying hard to get to 6-star or 5-star Cosmic Ghost Rider. Do you know, how good are you at parrying, Albert? And how good are you at dexing? And how good are you at baiting specials? And those three things are like really important. If you have all of those down, then you might want to just like evaluate your roster. You know what I'm saying? Because like based on who you brought into the celebrity challenge, you could probably step it up a bit. Having the right champion ranked up to push through is really good. It's very hard for me to parry, reparry, and dex on bigger screens. Yeah, I could see that. No, I hate to play on a big screen. Okay, you're just excited about the iPad Air just to have the iPad Air. Totally respect. Totally respect. Yeah, I'd really work on that dexing and baiting specials, Albert. Baiting specials and then dodging specials and punishing specials. Like, that's some really fundamental gameplay that you really want to have down. Great track. Are you most excited for Act 7 or Variant 6? I'm very curious to see Variant 6 rewards. I'm more excited for Variant 6, Osmond Ghost. And that's because I'm probably not going to go into Act 7 on launch. Just to be completely honest. Like, I have that pressure as a creator to jump in there early. But I'm like, I really have my heart mentally set on working on Act 6. Because I really need that Tier 2 Alpha. And I don't want to be picking up extra rewards and extra shards and stuff until I have Ghost ranked up and I have, you know, like Elsa ranked up. And those are my priorities. So I'm looking at like my almost 6,000 units thinking this is for Act 6.4. But, you know, it is what it is. And when I look at Variant 6, I see something I could probably do for like 1,000 units. So part of me really, really wants to do that first. You know what I'm saying? But what about you, Osmond Ghost? You said you're curious to see Variant 6 rewards. Does that mean whether or not you're more excited for Variant 6 is dependent on the rewards for Variant 6? I imagine they'll look pretty darn similar to Variant 5. We might see an upgraded year gem, which would be nice, but I don't personally think we will. Damn, man, your game's crashing. That sucks, man. You would think iPhone would be better. It's weird. My sister dropped off her daughter, hugs me and says, I'm drunk, then leaves off with her friends. Sounds like your sister's having a fun time, Capitan. Oh, gosh. Teach her daughter how to grind arena for you, man. That, you know, actually don't do that. That sounds really bad. There we go. Let her daughter play MCOC and show her the arena. I forget who it was. There's a guy out here who has a kid, and his kid likes playing arena. And he's just like, I'm not going to stop my kid from grinding arena if he enjoys it. That's the mentality. You're right. She has to enjoy it for me not to feel bad about it. Speaking of Els, I just awakened my 6-star today. I don't know much about her. Osmond Ghost. Let me give you a treat. I have Elsa Bloodstone, the queen of auto fighting. There you go. Gotta plug it when I can. Her greatest value is that alternative opening, Osmond Ghost. And the reason why I'm rank 3ing mine is that very much so like Corvus, if she doesn't end the fight in the first 25 to 30 hits or so, she's useless. She's not useless, but damn does she feel a lot worse. So when you run Nick Fury Quake Synergy, you essentially turn her into this like really, really powerful short burst alternative opening champion who is no longer reliant on stuns. And so you have this like pseudo ghost gameplay on a skill champion. Super good. Really, really fun. So not as good as Ghost arguably, but still really good. And Ghost doesn't always hit every niche, whereas Elsa's a lot more like free ranged. Even her bad matchup she does pretty good. Additions at a young age. I mean, Capitan, you know I was. Jay, have you been going for the Epoch Crystal Shards? If not, you should in order to get Cosmic Ghost Rider. I have been. When I finish the Epic and I only have Legendary left, I'm planning on streaming it sometime next week, I think like Monday or so. And then I'm going to open up all my crystals live. You know how it is. And then I'll be going for the Quintenium crystals. Because if I get a 6-star, I want it to be one of the 2019 champions. A Kid with a Gun, how good is Mags? 6-star, are we talking about Red Mags or House of X Mags? Red Mags, amazing. Awesome pull, congratulations. House of X, pretty good. He's got a really good utility, and he's a little undersold. He's still good, but not as good. Oh yeah, Red Mags, awesome pull. A Kid with a Gun. That is a 6-star rank 3 option right there. Congratulations. Bell, Elsa, Nick, and Quake. Those 3 on the team against Tech Champs. It should be fine. I can't think of... there's a handful of Tech Champions that might cause you issues. A Mysterio with certain nodes, a lot of times Mysterio has specific nodes that can cause you issues. Excuse me, but then you can Quake him. And or maybe try to blast him with Nick. But yeah, Mysterio is like the first one I can think of, especially like the Celebrity Challenge Mysterio isn't like super friendly towards Nick and Elsa or Quake. But like a lot of other tech champions, you should be pretty okay against. Between Elsa and Quake, for the most part. Nice arena grind. Going nice and smooth. What's up, America? Hello, hello. Seen you've been on the stream grind lately. Love that, America. Hope you're having a good time. Aslan Shah. Hello, hello. I can't quite hit you back with that much level of excitement with a triple X, but glad to see you here. Glad you're excited to be here. Don't mind me, just grinding my soul into an arena. The best part of MCOC? I think it's funny how many people like hate MCOC and they wouldn't play the game if how much they hate arena and how they'll never grind arena because it's like the worst part of the game for them. And for me, arena's like the reason I play this game. It's not like the most enjoyable content, but I'm a grinder at heart. Grinding is like something I take a lot of good satisfaction in. You know, when I played Minecraft, obsidian farming and building ridiculous monuments out of obsidian was my favorite part of the game. For MCOC, I love those milestones. I'm addicted to that grind, mate. You know, it's so satisfying. Even if it is super, super tedious sometimes. Keep loving the stream, and I also made a tips video for 5.2.4, what Pantheon champions to use, and a guy joined my stream thanking me for it because it helped him. Hey, that's really cool. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we need more people to make content on Act 5, especially people who are like running it recently, but even as I say that, I know I probably won't do it. So, you know, it's nice that you did it, America. That's pretty beast. Pretty beast. And it's nice that they popped in to say thank you, because honestly, it's really motivating to have people say thank you. So, that's dope. I feel like I might have to leave my current alliance, to be honest. Why is that, Spidey? Are they not pushing high enough for you? Oh, shoot. Havoc's gonna die to Nova Flames. Exactly. That's how it starts, America. And then you're addicted to creating content and you can't stop. Can't relate. But that's how it starts. All it takes is one person being like, hey, this was really helpful. And you're like, yes. And then you do another one. But I like to hear that you're making guide videos. It really separates you from, you know, your everyday streamer. There's like two major different types of creators, right? Like you got the live streamers, people who are like entertaining or funny or, you know, fun to watch. I realize that's like three of the same thing, but my point remains. And then you got your creators who are like guide creators or helpful creators, and they're more static, you know. And even if they live stream, that's not like their center platform, you know. Like I never feel like my live streams are like what this channel is for. It's just something for me. And if other people pop in and they hang out, it's fun. But I will literally live stream if it's just one person. I really don't even bat an eye. Need to get my roster moving at a faster pace. I respect that, Spidey. Sometimes you gotta make a push, man. What's your current alliance pushing, and where are you trying to go? Now's the time to do it. Alliance War season is about to end. You know? Like, this is the time to be looking for a new alliance if you're gonna be doing it. Sorry, trying to get comfortable. Let's break 3 million on this arena. And then I'll switch over to the 4-star arena. And then I guess I'll start timing out on this dang Magneto. Pain. Try my best even on live streams to help people if I can, because we've all needed someone to help us at one point, so why not repay the favor? I mean, yeah. Also, some people just get a kick out of it, you know, America. For me, it's just fun. I just like helping people. I like living vicariously through other people. You know, it's fun. It's good to see other people pull good pulls. It's fun to shake my fist at them when they pull something I want. But that's me these days. I mean, I just leave after a war. I found another alliance that I'm interested in. Hey, good luck, Spidey. That's the way to do it. Well, you should at least wait till Alliance War season, right? Pay it forward, right, Hembo? Hey, Osmond Ghost, I'm glad you liked it, mate. Let me know if you have any questions. I do love my Elsa. She is going to rank 3, Osmond Ghost. 3 mil. Let's go. Talk about arena points. Yeah, and then I'll pop back in after I run some 4 stars. I'm gonna get my 4-star arena, I think, up to like 600k tonight. That'll give me my Wednesday back. Lately, that's been my focus, is trying to get a little bit of, you know, Apex in on like Monday and Tuesday, and then try to reclaim my Wednesday in whole. Jay's fist of frustration is more mightier than the mighty Colossus himself. Oh man, if only. If I could punch as hard as Colossus, woo, I would be One Punch Man. Osmond Ghost, is she suicide friendly? Kind of. So, yes, in the fact if you're using it to auto fight through your quest, the bleed gives you extra damage and it gives you a passive heal block. And it's like not the worst amount of damage. You're trying to end fights quickly, so you're not too worried about recoil. You typically end fights, you know, off of an L1 or an L2. Again, you know, that huge centric on she's a short burst champion, so you're not taking her into longer fights. So all that's very, very relevant. Additionally, because you're already running Nick Fury Quake, like it's not hard to take Deadpool or Redpool as well. And running Suicides means you get that free heal. And again, short burst champion, Suicides means more damage, you know, similar to Corvus and Ghost. And that benefit. So all of that's really positive for her. That's like spinning it the positive way. And then finally, and like kind of the selling point I have for her is her ability to just meme defense. She's like already not a great defender. She's primarily a defensive defender. Hold on. Musa Buren. Thank you for subscribing, man. Your support is appreciated. She's already not a good defender. But she's a good diversity placement, Osmond Ghost. So just like potentially memeing someone, and I memed someone at least 3 or 4 times during a season with Elsa. She just gets a kill out of nowhere. So, you know, it happens. You know, not necessarily at like really high levels, but it definitely happens in general. I have a 4-star Nick Fury on my main. I mean, you don't need to use the Nick Fury. You just run him for the synergy. I don't use Elsa in Act 6 content, Osmond Ghost. She really just shows up in monthly content for me. We'll see. We'll see. Once I have her rank 3, I'll get a feel. I don't think she has a high enough stat value to really push higher Act 6. That's why I think she's like Corvus. You really, really, really need those big stats on her to justify her. Jay, I may or may not be back after I finish eating. Gonna go eat some chicken and rice. If not, then I'll catch you next time. All right, America. Have a good one, man. Peace out. I'm pretty sure Mordo can block unblockable specials, and he just didn't there. Cool. Oh, nice. Immediate L3. Awkward. Sup, Jay? What is up, SG? Rudy7067. How's it going? Don't mind me, just getting wrecked by a Corvus, by a Korg. Wasn't paying attention at all. Maybe that's the case, Spidey. Might not have been holding block long enough for the ability to block unblockable specials to trigger. But I know that he can. Okay. One more set of 5s. Yeah, Osmond, I can understand why. I would be too if I were you. Jeez. What Sig is your Omega and is your Corvus awakened? Important questions. Gotta appreciate Man Falcon these days. He really, you know, shows up in Arena at the very least. Gets his relevancy. You know, even if it's relatively slight. What's up, Jacob Showers? I don't know if that's what you were doing, but that's how I responded. Corvus with 2 charges took Iron Man Infinity War boss down in map 6 in 20 hits. Yes, Corvus is awakened, and Omega is Sig 136 with a moment. Man, if you got a rank 3 Corvus, you should be looking at map 7, don't you think, Osmond Ghost? Sitting on those juicy rank 3s. Start collecting on those big boy rewards. But it also might be a time investment thing. I totally respect that if that's the case. Invisible Woman. I don't know why my brain went to Infinity War Iron Man. Whoops. Sorry, Osmond Ghost. I don't do map 6. So I didn't even really think occur to me. My B. Wow, Musab Buren, you're subscriber number 2,000. If you're hanging out in chat, means I have to sell a 4-star now. The day has come. Well, I don't know what to do. The list of people who said don't sell a 4-star is like 57%. Like, it is an overwhelming majority of people were like don't sell. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to handle that, to be honest. I'm honestly not sure. %. How about this? Make the viewers mad. Just don't. I gotta sell something, I feel. I could always sell like a meme 4-star, I guess. Thank you, Punjabi Punish. Got you with that fist bump. I don't just finished my drink, but cheers. Cheers, cheers. Thank you. Sell a boost. 4-star boost. Oh, gosh. Part of me wants to sell a 4-star. It's a momentous occasion. You know what I'm saying, Spidey? Like, it really is. It's absolutely mind-blowing. There's 2,000, you know, accounts out there that are like, yeah, we kind of care what you think. Wild, man. Wild. You told my parents back in the day that 2,000 people would care what I think. Whew, they would not believe you. They'd be like, BS. Sell a 4-star arena boost. Oh gosh, it hurts. Just rank forward my magic, but don't know if I should use an awakening gem or not. I wouldn't, Suyash. She doesn't need her awakening. Even for recoil, I know that's probably the first thing anybody ever says is for recoil. The only thing I can really like about it is it does give her a little bit of survivability, but like, just like there's so many other mystics who actually get like utility value out of their awakened ability, and like the frequency with which you utilize magic goes down over time. So I just don't think she's worth it, you know? But now if you have like 3 mystic gems, I mean, might as well at that point, you know what I'm saying? Congrats with 2K subs, Jay. I'm 9,000 mystic frags from rank 3 Doom or Claire, but I strongly consider Claire as she's so good with suicides. Any thoughts? Osman. I think I would do Doom. I want to say, from like a hardcore player perspective, I would do Doom. I want to say it. I want to, because his prestige is better. I feel like his overall utility is more frequent. But I just love Claire, and I think if I had the choice, I would do Claire. But if you're concerned about the masteries, I just wouldn't be. Potions go a long way. Doom is like not the least suicide friendly. He's not the most, but if you wanted to use him in like war, he can get by. He just won't be good in like Alliance Quest. But Claire doesn't show up in Alliance Quest like super often as is. At least once you hit like map 7 and stuff. So it's not that big of a deal anyways. She doesn't need it. Yeah. I have a Morningstar 2 but no resources. Yeah, I mean that's one option, Suyash. Obviously, right, you don't awakens Morningstar until she's ranked up, but you could even wait, you know, and save it. Do you have Doom awakened? Do you have, you know, other mystics you're really, really hankering for? There are other options. I think gems, you know, you use them when you can, of course, once you have a champ ranked up, but there's nothing wrong with just holding on to it. Doom is not even close. Damn, SG. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But I feel like maybe, you know, you don't share that connection. Oh, wait. Yep, I can say that. J-Rock, what's up? Pew pew, ping ping bong. Whoosh. Gosh, I love and hate that you have a soundbite of me. It's hilarious. Cracks me up. I was getting a proper giggle with my friends. I showed them the clip of you playing my sound bite, and they were just laughing up a storm. It was awesome. Hey, my pleasure, Suyash. Thank you for, you know, trusting me. Don't get me wrong, I love Claire, but Doom is far better. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if I would say far better. I feel like Doom and Claire hit 2 different spectrums of utility. Doom's more of a power control champion. I feel like Claire hits nullification and buff denial better. I don't feel like they access the same utility fully, but I will say when Doom shines, he definitely shines a lot brighter. So that could be made relevant, I suppose. No, totally, J-Rock. I thought it was funny. I loved it. Like I said, it's a love-hate thing, you know? It's hateful because I'm just like, oh, this is so cringy. But I love it because it's freaking hilarious, man. Gotta take a good laugh every now and then. Hey. My pleasure, husband. Let me know how that decision goes for you. I know for a lot of people that's not a hard decision. But for me, that's a hard decision. And she has a different value, right? She's a sustain champion. She's a buff nullification champion. You know, an anti-buff champion. You know, she's good for things like polka dot power. Like, people use Doom for that Gwen pool, I think. But, like, Claire, without a doubt, can do that Gwen pool. And that's just, like, something that, like, I didn't feel like Doom had as easy of access to. I think that's a really big deal. You absolutely can compare them. I just feel like you're not comparing apples to apples, though. I feel like you're trying to compare a power control champion with a nullified champion. Like, I mean, like, yes, like, word-wise speaking, you can compare them, but they're not, I don't feel like they're accessing the same utility. At higher levels, Doom uses far outweighs Claire. I mean, it's tough for me to comment because I haven't done a whole lot of Act 6, so I'll defer there. I won't deny that. Definitely for Abyss, Doom far exceeds Claire's value, but I'm pretty sure Osmond Ghost has explored Abyss, so I wasn't trying to utilize that as a reference. But definitely when you look at Claire, you know. And then I wasn't trying to make the statement that I feel like Claire is better than Doom, just that I think that because they access different utility values, that there is an argument for rank 3 Claire over rank 3 Doom, depending on what you're using. Especially since, like, the content that Doom crushes, and he does crush a lot of content, I don't think you need a rank 3 Doom for. Because when he crushes it, he puts them in a rotation where they're never throwing specials, you're constantly dropping L3s, and you're blowing them up. And so there's no need for extra stats. And that's when I look at a rank 3, all I think about is where do you need the extra stats. I don't feel like Doom, outside of Abyss of Legends, really, really needs them. Because his rotation is so, like, incredibly safe when utilized. Whereas Claire, in her situations, that extra damage really, really shores up one of her biggest weak points, which is her lack thereof, right? So, that's my thought process there. Got Breaker of Thrones on the weekend. Congrats, Terminator. What'd you do in the game when you're out of content? Grind Arena? I'm not out of content. Are you out of content to Terminator? That is very unfortunate. I guess look forward to new content like Variant 6 and Book 2 coming up. Or evaluate content or revisit content like KT. Personally, if/when I run out of content, because it's inevitable, I'll personally just play other games. Like, I still play Apex Legends right these days. You know what I'm saying? I dislike the notion of he's good at rank 2, rank 3 champs are better. That's not the notion I'm trying to push, and I realize I'm crossing like a fine line here, SG. The notion I have here is evaluating the value jump between Doom at rank 2 to Doom at rank 3 versus Claire at rank 2 versus Claire at rank 3. That's what I'm trying to sell. So, like, Doom at rank 2, when he goes into a fight, will wreck him. What the fights that you use Doom for, he will absolutely shred. And the difference between rank 2 Doom and rank 3 Doom is duration of the fight. And he already has good damage output. He already has a really safe, consistent fight. You're not taking a lot of block damage or chip damage. You don't need all those extra stats. So the jump value difference isn't massive there. Whereas Claire, when you bring her into a fight, there's usually a much, much, much longer fight because she has a way lower damage output. You're not using a rotation or a game style that minimizes damage because she doesn't have that ability to just completely shut down the opponent like Doom does. And then she really, really lacks those stats and damage. Like, damage is like one of her biggest things. So I feel like that stat jump on Claire just hits a little bit harder than Doom. I'm not trying to say Claire is the better rank 3 than Doom. I'm just explaining my logic on why I feel like I would rank 3 Claire instead. So yeah, again, not saying, oh, it's just because rank 2 is good enough. I'm just trying to evaluate the comparison between the two, just to make a point, because I agree with you, actually. I don't like the argument of, he's good at rank 2, you don't need him rank 3. Then why rank 3 any champion ever? What is up, Tristan Dorks? You jumped in right at Debate Centric. Waiting to see what SG thinks about my thought process. Honestly, I want a rank 3 Doom and a rank 3 Claire. Is that too greedy? That will happen one day. And I think that the trigger I would pull between the two would honestly be, like, at the end of the day, would be which one was awakened for prestige. Because I still think the biggest rank 3, like, moniker or, like, evaluation, like, is prestige. Like, it's gonna be prestige. That's the biggest factor. And that's not the only factor. It's, you know, maybe only makes up for like 24% or something. But when I'm looking at, like, what's the deal breaker between two specific rank 3s, usually comes down to prestige. I have Abyss Exploration to go, but it just seems painful. Yeah, Determinator. I feel you. But then that means, you know, grind units, grind arena, run other content, right? We got new content coming out. And try to run the other content for free. You know what I'm saying? Run it unitless, itemless, if you can. And then, or run it like item full, but definitely unitless, and then use your units on Abyss. That's what I've been doing this whole time. For the last, like, 6 months, I've been trying to run content as cheap as possible. And then stash my units for Abyss. For me, it's prestige. Yeah, SG, I'm with you. For me, it's first it's AQ, then it's A War, then it's prestige. So a lot of times I come down to, well, which one has the higher prestige, or what's my prestige rank up? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I ended up pulling the trigger on Omega Red, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. Got to your pull. Just fortunately? I should say it that way. Let's see. I'm using Claire much, much more than Doom. She's insane, which Suicide, eventually rank 3 both. Yeah, Asmoghost. Then I guess, which do you have both awakened? Can you choose either? You know, and do you foresee yourself running map 6 for the foreseeable future? Because as long as you're running map 6, Claire is a map 6 goddess, you know? So you'll get to use her every week. And she'll just save you potions and stuff there. But if you plan on switching to map 7, Doom is better for map 7, I think, personally. He's just so much faster. So, Jada Murphy, sup Jay? I hit the jackpot from Cavalier. I got Squirrel Girl, congrats. Sorcerer Supreme, one of the best utility mystics, you know, in 2020. Professor X, Hitmonkey Moro. Where did you get all those new champions? Hot. Congratulations. Holy shite. not so much congrats on like the Immortal Hulk and like Squirrel Girl, a Sorcerer Supreme, Professor X, Hitmonkey. Got some exciting pulls there. It's tough that it's double Mystic though. I mean double Mutant though. Be slow on the rank ups there, but hopefully you can get them up fast. Luffy, what is up? Hey Jay, who's worth rank 5? Sig 200 for content. Red Guardian, Silver Surfer, or Namor? Can only Sig 200 one of those. I would probably... For content? Namor? For variant 2? And like the off times you need him for utility, I guess? Otherwise, maybe Red Guardian. I don't know for sure, but, you know, not being a buff-reliant champion definitely shows up. I just don't think you need him Sig 200. I just Sig 200 mined, but I had him at Sig 100. I had him at Sig 60, at Sig 80, and Sig 100 for, like, a really long time. Unfortunately, before I did my Sig buff evaluations. So I didn't do a proper evaluation of it, but at Sig 80, I actually felt really, really good. And people say, oh, you need him Sig 200. It's just not true. Red Guardian, you're constantly intentionally breaking the shield, right? So you don't need to keep the charges up permanently. Like, you don't need a Sig 200 because you're constantly refreshing the shield anyways. So you're constantly getting new charges. Sig 200 is nice. He's definitely worth it, but you don't need it the same way you do with Cap Infinity War. And that was something I really only learned after playing with him for at like a lower Sig level for a really long time. So I'd say between the three, I would do Namor, especially if you have variant 2 to go. But it's a little tricky of a question because you didn't really give me like the greatest of options there. I'm a mutant tier 5, but I don't know if I should take my Omega Red 60 to rank 3. How's your aura? Been useful? Determinator for war. I don't have an AQ path though that's Omega Red friendly, to be fair. If that means anything. I do enjoy mine. At rank at 660, I would recommend it to Terminator. You know, I have a Omega Red Sig evaluation if you're like hesitant about, you know, the value on the Sig levels. That's your like thing that's making you wait to pull the trigger. You know, maybe that'll help. I've heard Professor X is good and I can even rank 3 him right now. Should I do it? And what are your thoughts on him? So you actually mean rank 3 is a 5-star? He's fun to play. He's really good with mutant power boosts. You can meme fights the same way you do with Corvus and Ghost and stuff. Please don't evade. Thank you. Okay. Sweep, what's up? Pew pew! I'm now 10,500 prestige. Wow, Queen Sarah. 10.5k is a big break point. Not ready to run that. Once I'm off stream. Well, I guess I'll ask y'all, how painful do you guys want to sit and watch me time out versus Magneto? Because otherwise I'm going to wait like 20 minutes and do it off stream. Does Professor X need his dupe to be good? I don't think so, but let me confirm. So I don't want to say no and then be wrong. Let's see. Potency, prowess, channeling charges. No, he doesn't need it. Definitely looks useful, but definitely does not need. Thanks, shit. Great feedback to finish Act 6. Did a first run on every variant, but need to 100%. Yeah, if you still need to 100% the variants, Luffy, I would definitely do Namor. There's a few Namor, like a few Korgs, just like across the board, that it's really nice to have Namor for. And in variant 2, he's not, again, it's not like the most frequent use case, but having Namor for variant 2, he does work for those. which is nice. Just be warned that like Namor is not someone you use super often. He's a very, very, very niche utility that you bust out every once in a while. But man, when you bust him out, does he feel good? Thanks, I'm taking to rank 5 very soon. Nice, dude. I'm working on ranking up my Professor X. There's just so many mutants to rank up. You know what I'm saying? So many mutants. Terminator, I saw your OR video. I don't know if I'll end up using him a lot because I don't do war and his prestige is low. Yeah, I don't know if I would rank him up if I wasn't doing war. Alliance War was like my biggest sell point to Terminator. I guess if you'd use him in Alliance Quest, you know, there's definitely a value there. Just saying. Damn, Osmond Ghost, your prestige shot up. 600 points, man. I'm guessing you got those 6-stone bundles, right? I got a couple of them. I'm saving them. I'm waiting. I need to sig up Ghost still. Oh, I love this song. Yeah, man, so many mutants to rank. Just pulled 5-star Colossus from the celeb rewards. Congrats. Sweet. But yeah, it's just crazy how many mutants there are to rank up these days. Too many, in fact. Too many. See, I didn't go for the unit bundle. Was not worth it, but went for the monetary offers. Yeah. No, I mean the $50 bundle that has like how many was it? 35 6-star 6-stones in it, Osmond Ghost? Those ones. That's the real prestige boost, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it was forming tier 5 CCs for you. But for me, like, the thing I really wanted was those 6-stones. 6-star 6-stones, man. They're so artificially inflated in value, but still want them. Still want them as much as it hurts. I can to Terminator, but I'm also going to be making an account progress video in like a week, so I'll hold off. Normally I would just flash it, but I wanna get it primed and ready. I want to get it nice and show off, you know, nice and flashy. Got some rank ups I need to do, the tier 2 alpha I need to get. Literally Anonymous just subscribed. Super cool. Good to have you, Anonymous. Thanks for the support. Thanks for understanding to Terminator. Like I said, normally I would just flash it, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited for where my account is right now, and I'm really looking forward to doing like a progress video, because like account has gone so far after that Abyss of Legends exploration. Okay, nothing crazy here I need to do. Just skill combat, but I will not be participating. Let's go run a little bit more of the arena, I think. And then start punching bags. But I really don't want to have to time out on him, because my CMM is full health. Ladern, what is up? What is up? What is up? Hopefully things are going well, mate. Let's give myself 20 minutes in the future, I think. Ladern, is your profile picture Red Hulk? It is Red Hulk. Look at that. but like 30 rank 5 / rank 2s. Damn, it's a good place to be. At one point, you know, you're just like, who am I even looking for? You know, they pump out champions fast enough, I think. Just barely. Was that a doorbell? Looks like 9:40. Fair. Red Hulk is my boy. Respect the Dern. Respect. Jay, what are your thoughts on Morningstar? She's slow. She's good. She's safe. Sweet. I look at Morningstar the same way I look at Iron Man Infinity War. Good value, good utility, safe, awesome sustain, really crap damage. Except Morningstar also has that like really super awesome incursions value, but I don't run incursions, so that doesn't mean a whole lot to me these days. I want to rank mine up in case I ever want to run incursions, but unless there's like a competitive nature to it or something, it's really not my thing. The game mode, I just, you know how I feel about RNG. Not a fan. Jay, during the gifting event, do you want to trade greater gifting crystals? Maybe, Kingham. Are you one of the people in my alliance and I just don't recognize you? I'll probably be trading within the alliance whenever possible. Just, you know, because we do have those alliance rewards, even if they're not the most amazing, you know, they're not great. Luffy, I don't run incursions because I don't enjoy it. It's just not fun for me. I don't also, like, outside of literally once a month. Once a month I think is worth it because of those top reward stones. I just don't think it's worth the time. I think if you enjoyed it, it would be worth it. But if I had to choose between running incursions and running arena, the units mean more to me. They're more flexible, they're more versatile, and I'm not reliant on someone else. I'm not reliant on RNG. And it's not stressful. Like, arena is not stressful. And if I'm going to be grinding, which is how incursions feels to me, that's what I want. But I think the biggest thing is, you know, it's not fun. If incursions wasn't RNG based, if your end of room buffs were like preppable, like you could go in and know you could set up your supercharged champion in this way, I would love them. I would really like incursions a lot more. But because it's so RNG centric and like you can bring in a team that's like built around buff cornucopia or built around like the prowess node or something, and I should get totally memed. Like, it just feels so bad. I don't know. It's not my thing. I really hate RNG. It's one of the reasons why I don't like playing Hyperion, because I hate using his heavy and then not getting any Fury buffs. It drives me wild. I'd just rather play someone that's guaranteed. You might want to Witch and Wolverine in the crystals. To me, the Scarlet Witch and Wolverine are like trophy champions. Both of them have really good potential, I think. But I think for the most part that, you know, it's beyond that. Bobby Witch 1, thanks for subscribing. 2002. It looks like I'll be selling that 4-star. Bobby Witch. Much appreciated. I used her on the Celeb Challenge. She put in a lot of work, but I don't use her too often because the ramp up is just a tad painful. Yeah, ramp up's painful. Even once she's ramped up, she's just safe, right? Like, she's not doing a lot of damage. Let's be real. There was an offline co-op mode of incursions. That would be fun, like a turn-based one. That's true. I don't really have an issue so much with like the partner system of incursions. Plenty of people around at like the higher levels who want to run incursions. I really just have an issue with the RNG buffs. It's just so inconsistent that I just can't get behind it. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating looking for like buff cornucopia. And then like the content in general is not attrition friendly. Like I usually have to change my masteries, or like I said, roll with a team that's like centered around one buff, like Captain Marvel movie, Nick Fury, Deadpool X-Force, or like Omega Red, Deadpool X-Force, or like Ghost Corvus. And like I don't like being limited to my teams like that, but I don't like having to change my masteries. So it's fine. The content just wasn't made for me, and that's fine. Don't bother me at all. I've got Arena for grinding, and there are plenty of people out there who love their incursions, and I actually think it's a really good game mode. And even if I don't play it, I'm actually glad that Kabam spends time developing that game mode, because I know it's like really hype. I know a lot of people really enjoy it. So I think that's awesome. Every game needs like a wave-based game is what I call it. This is like room-based, but wave-based game, right? Like Call of Duty Black Ops has zombies. That's like the only one I can really think of right now. But there are other games I'm just struggling to think of examples. I feel that I haven't seen Buff Cornucopia since the Ultron at Zone 5 update. Yeah, Buff Cornucopia I feel like is on a super low chance to pop up. It feels bad, man. Should I 100% Act 5 or go for 6.1? King Ham, if you can, go for 6.1. Maybe and I'm gonna hit you with a double here. Use your units to push 6.1 and try to run 100% Act 5 unitless. Is that an option, mate? I wish I had a longer fight for that. I mean, even still, I would say I'm still gonna double down on my answer. I think Kingham. Units for 6.1, jump into Act 5 itemless. And if you can't push a path itemless, you just quit out. You work on those skills simultaneously to pushing content. It's a good place to be. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you could push Cavalier itemless and unitless these days. It might take you a while, but you can. That said, though, I really got to start timing out on this Magneto. It's like 950 and no one's taking him down. So, guess it's up to me. That's totally fine. I think I have one of the better options for him anyways. God, it hurts seeing my Captain Marvel movie hit 0. Gosh, it hurts so bad. I have some Cavalier crystals. I don't want to open them yet, though. So let's go find something else for giggles. So would you say 1,000 units is enough to push X6.1? Depends on who you have, Albert Carrera. You could do 6.1 push no units. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta have the right champion. Then Kingham, all the more reason to maybe right now do Act 5 itemless. No items. Just get that practice in. And once you get good, Alright. That said, I gotta bounce. Start timing out. But as always, it's been a blast, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.